Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, nice to see you again. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you, teacher?
I'm really nice. Thank you for asking. And can you please tell me, what did you do? What did you do today? Can you please tell me, what did you do today?
Today I went to school and studied PE. Yesterday I uh, 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 got the first prize in the English contest.
Ah, very nice. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay. And can you please tell me, what will you do tomorrow? Do you have any plans for tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow?
I don't know.
What would you like to do tomorrow? What is something that you would like to do tomorrow?
I
So what would you like to do tomorrow? Do you have any plans?
I don't have any plans for tomorrow.
What would you like to do? What would you like to do?
I would like to rest. Like sleep a little bit early
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm really tired.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Okay, so we will start. We have here. Mm-hmm. Okay, really nice lesson. We will continue where you stopped on the previous class. Now, can you please tell me, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen.
Okay, very nice. Now, we have here, okay, this text, some verbs are always followed by prepositions such as for, to, and about. Now, can you please read this text for us? Can you please read this text?
I'm going to study for my test. Do you want to talk about the plan?
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me, what will you do? What are you going to do, for example? Are you also going to study for a test, for example, next week? What will you do next week? Do you have any plans for the next week?
Well, next week I will take take a lot of tests.
A lots of tests. Okay, and what tests are you going to do? Can you please tell me what
I will
tests?
do a test of a lot of subjects, but not maybe not all of them.
Okay, very nice. Now, and can you please tell me, okay, do you want to talk about a plan? For example, next week, do you have any other plans for the next week? Do you have any other plans for the next week?
I I don't have well, that's too far away from my plan. I don't have any.
Okay, so you don't have any plans. Okay, and for example, would you like to make a plan for the next week? Would you like, for example, to create a plan to do something really nice and interesting for you? Would you like to do that?
To do something.
Mm-hmm.
I mới
So, for example, would you like to make a plan for the next week to do something really interesting, to do something really?
do maybe I can play badminton.
So you want to play badminton? Very nice. Okay. Now we will continue. Now listen and say. Use. Okay. We have here this text. Okay. Can you please read this text for us?
I saw an artist on TV. She won a prize. I saw an artist on TV and she won a prize.
Okay. Very nice. Okay. And we have here, I saw an artist on TV and she won a prize. Now, can you please tell me what would you like to watch on your TV? What is something that you would like to watch on TV? What would you like to watch on TV?
I don't like watching TV because I prefer reading comics more.
Okay, reading comics. Okay, and why reading comics? Why do you want to do that? Why?
I want to do that because mm, because uh, because maybe it is funny.
Okay, so this is something that can be really funny. Okay, now let's take a look. We have here, rewrite the sentences.
I think so.
Okay, now can you please read this text? Okay, so we have here this text. Okay, can you please? Okay, I want to ask you, can you please read this text for us? Now,
Jamie threw the ball. It hits a window.
Jamie. Okay, Jamie threw a ball. Okay, can you say Jamie?
Jamie threw the ball. It hit a window.
It hits a window. Okay, very nice. And how about you? Do you throw your ball? You like to throw your ball?
I don't don't like to throw my ball.
Okay, and why?
Because I like I don't only have tennis balls. It is for playing tennis, not for throwing.
Okay, very nice. Now, number 2. Can you please read number 2?
I didn't want help and I didn't ask for it.
Okay, and when you need help, who do you like to call? Okay, so who do you like to call, for example, when you need help? Johnny, I cannot hear you. Johnny?
Sorry, I muted my microphone. I would like to ask for an adult's help when but for each problem. It doesn't suggest.
Okay, so would you like to call your mom? Would you like to call your dad?
Yes, if I'm at home, I will call my mom and dad for help.
Okay, very nice. Now, okay, and we have here number 3. Okay, can you please read number 3? What is number 3?
The teacher likes my homework. She suggests she changes.
Okay, very nice. And how about your homework? Okay, what homework, for example, you like to do? What is the homework that you would like to do?
I might like to do my math homework because I'm good at maths.
Okay, sometimes you're good at math. Okay, very nice. And in this picture, can you please tell me what can you see it? What is something that you can see?
I see maybe a teacher is teaching a student.
Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me? Yes, we can see someone is teaching a student. Okay, and can you please tell me? Okay, what is something that you like to do with your teachers? Do you like to study with your teachers? Do you like to study with your teachers?
I like to study with my teacher because she is kind.
She is very kind. Okay, I like to study. Very nice. And what subjects, for example, you don't like to study? Okay, do you have some subjects that you don't like to study?
I don't like arts because I'm terrible at drawing.
Okay, now let's see, warm up. Okay, so we have here this picture writing. Okay, can you please tell me what can you see here in this picture? What can you see it? Can you please tell me what is something that you can see
I
in this?
can see a very big island,
Okay, and
and there are banana trees.
okay, and would you like to travel to this island? Would you like, for example, to go to see this island?
I would like to go there because it looks beautiful, and I would like to drink those coconuts.
Coconuts. Okay, and why do you want to do that?
Because coconut is very yummy and sweet.
It's yummy and sweet. Okay, so we have here sailors standing on the deck looking out of the sea. Okay, so we have here some sailors. Okay, so they are standing out. And okay, now we have here sailor number one. Okay, can you please read this text about sailor number one?
Stretch out his her arms and looks very happy. Oh, what a beautiful day! The sun is hot, and there's a good wind for ourselves. I wonder where our ship will take us today.
Okay, very nice. Now, can you please tell me what is something that makes you happy? Okay, so this sailor is happy because he's standing here. Okay, so what is something that makes you feel happy? When do you feel happy?
Several too. I'm sure the captain.
Johnny, I asked you what makes you feel happy? When do you feel happy?
I feel happy when a good thing happens to me.
Like what? What good things, okay, for example, makes you feel happy? What is something that makes you
Like when I did something good,
like what?
like doing some tests. Okay, 10 marks when doing some tests.
Okay, what a beautiful day. We have here a beautiful day. Now, can you please tell me what do you like to do when there is a beautiful day? Do you have something that you like to do on a beautiful day? Can you please tell me?
I don't like a beautiful day because it is usually hot.
But when it's beautiful day, what do you usually do? Okay, so
I
what is
usually sit under the tree. It should be very cool.
but beautiful day, not necessary. Okay, so we can say, for example, on a beautiful day,
Yes,
you
I
can
would
do.
go out to and have a walk in my garden.
And what can you do, for example, in your garden? Yes, this is something that it's really nice. So can you please tell me?
Maybe I will pick some fruits and eat.
Pick some fruits and eat. Very nice. And what fruits do you want to pick? Okay, so what are the fruits that you want to pick? What
I
fruit?
like to um,
Mhm. So what fruits would you like to eat? What fruits, for example, are interesting for you to
I
eat?
like a lot of kinds of fruits, but I like maybe some sour food like lemons.
Like lemons. Okay, and why did you choose lemons? Okay, so why?
I like lemons because when I eat spaghetti, I can put the lemon in it. It will be very sour. I like sour food.
You like sour food. Okay, can you please read from here to here? Okay, from here to.
Sailor 2, I'm sure the captain knows. Let's ask him.
Mhm.
Sailor 1, Captain, where are we heading today? Captain smiles. You'll find out in an hour or so. You're going to love it. Sailor G, cool. Maybe we'll find a harbor in a big city. Sailor 4, yes. Or maybe we'll see mountains and rivers. Sailor 2 looks very excited and jumps up and down. Or maybe, just maybe, we land on the desert island, Sailor 1. Oh yes, with palm trees and coconuts.
Continue.
Sailor 3 at the sandy beach. And clear blue water to swim in. Sailor 2. Hey, wait out of that big wave. Get your ropes, Captain. On crew on deck, please. On Sailor runs to the deck and pick
Okay.
up the ropes. Captain, pull in the mainsail. We're turning. On Sailor pulled hard on the ropes to turn the ship away from the waves and into the wind. Look, an island. It's fantastic. It's like a dream.
Okay, so we have here, okay, going to the big city. Now, I want to ask you, would you like, for example, would you like to go to a big city? Would you like, for example, to go to a big city?
I would like to go to a big city because I like tall buildings.
Okay, and what big city would you like to visit?
I
Okay,
would
can you?
like to visit Hanoi City
And why? Why did you choose Hanoi? Why do you want?
because it's the capital city of my country and it has many skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers. Okay, so it has many skyscrapers. Okay, very nice. Okay, and what other cities, for example, would you like to visit? For example, would you like to visit something that is not from your country? Okay, would you like
Not
for
from. I would like to go to maybe Everest Mountain when it is not very cold.
Okay, when it's not very cold. Okay, and what about other cities? What other cities, for example, you can visit? Okay, in your country, what are some interesting cities to visit in your country?
I would like to visit Da Nang City
Da Nang. Okay, and why did you choose Dan?
because
Dan?
there is a bridge that we will feel that we will fall thousands meters deep
Okay, so this is something else that you can visit. Okay, very nice.
and scary.
Okay, and what is not scary for you to visit? Do you have something that is not scary for you to visit?
I think if it's the beach
Why did you choose the beach? Why?
because swimming in the beach is very fun. It's not high and we won't be scared.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have here answered the questions. Okay, can you please read the question number 1 and give me your answer? Can you please read this question and give me your answer?
Where does the playwright set the scene?
Set the scene. Okay.
He says it's the scene at maybe in the sea.
Okay, and number 2, question number 2. Can you
How
please?
do the actors know what to do?
So how do
The
they know?
actors will do like real. There will be objects like that.
Okay, very nice. And now, can you please read the question number 3?
Who speaks in the skin?
Okay, so who speaks in the scene? Who is someone that speaks in the scene?
It is the four sailors and the captain.
Okay, very nice. And what about other scenes? Do you like, for example, to see some other scenes? Do you like to see some place, okay, some scenes Do you like to do that? For example,
I would like to maybe for funny scenes.
Like what funny scenes? What is something that is funny for you?
Like some strength.
Because why? Because
Because it will be like the world in comic books.
okay, so this is something that can happen. Very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, now we have here. Okay, this text. Okay, can you please read this text for us?
Choose a setting for your play. This could be anywhere. You feel like writing about a beach, a shopping mall, a school, a park, or on a plane or on a boat. Give directions for the director and actors. Write them in the present tense. Include lines for several actors. The actors' lines keep the story moving. To keep the play exciting, several actors can say things, not just one or two.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so we have here give directions. Okay, so setting. Now, can you please tell me where, for example, where do you like to go? Which places do you like to see when you go somewhere? Where do you like to go? Can you please tell me? Where do you like to go?
I would like to go to an island.
Oh, an island. Why did you choose an island? Why?
I choose an island because I want to go by super fast ships.
And okay, and why do you want to go with super fast ship? Why? Why, for example, you would like to go with super fast ship?
And because I have never been on that ship, I heard that it would be really cool.
Okay, this is something that can be really cool. Very nice. Now let's see. Okay, we have here practice performing. Okay, we have here this reading. Can you please read this text? Can you please read this text for us?
Form small groups. Practice reading your lines aloud. Decide if you need any props. Before you begin, have one cast member to tell the cast where your scene takes place. So
Okay.
starts the scene. Remember to pay attention to stage directions.
Okay.
When it's time to say your lines. Say them in a loud, clear voice. Use gestures and exit and enter on time. Enjoy yourself. If you have fun, the audience will too.
Okay. Very nice. Okay, so what is something that you would like to practice with your friends? Do you have, for example, would you like to have a play with your friends? Would you like to participate in a play with your
Oh,
friends?
I like to make a play because my best friends know funny jokes and he would be good at that.
Okay. Now, can you please read this question here and give me your answer? Can you please read this question for me and give me your answer?
Where were you when you noticed our books were missing? Then stop.
So, now, can you please tell me, okay, do you have, what about books? What books, for example, you would like to read about? What are some books that you would like to read about? Do you have certain books that you would like to read about?
I would like to read about how to make funny jokes.
And why? Why would you like to read this kind of books? Why?
because if I read those books, I can make some fun jokes and share them to my friends.
Okay, and what can you see here? Can you please tell me what can you see here in this picture? Can you
I
describe this?
see maybe two friends acting.
Okay, they are acting. Okay, very nice. And who are they in this picture? Who are they? Who can you see
Maybe
here?
one of them is the library keeper, and one is the principal.
Principal. Okay, and what? Okay, and why? Why do you think so? Why this is a principal? Why? Why do you think so? Why do you think this is a principal? Why?
I think this is a principal
Because.
because he is talking to the librarian. And he is only principals know about these things.
Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, now in this picture here, can you please tell me what can you see it? So what is
I
something
see
in?
maybe one of uh a big city with skyscraper.
Okay, and would you like to visit, for example, someday? Would you like to visit a big city? Would you like
I
to
would
go?
like to visit it if the buildings don't fall down.
Okay, very nice. And for example, which city in your country is interesting to visit? Is there any interesting city to visit in your country?
It is Halong, maybe Mong Gai City or only city because there's a very high mountain.
Okay, and what can you see, for example, if you visit this
I can
city?
see that mountain and see the clouds, but it is scary.
And why this can be scary? Why?
If you climb on that mountain, you will feel like a nightmare.
Okay, very nice. Now, and in this part, okay, so what can you see here in this part of the
I
city?
see a big rich city with maybe apartments and department stores.
Department stores. Okay, very nice. And we have here, okay, this part of the city. What is interesting to see, for example, if you visit here uh, in these houses, what is interesting to see in these houses? Can you please tell me? What do you think? What is interesting for you to see in these houses?
It is interesting
Mm-hmm.
to see that the buildings are tall and the people there are creative
Okay, and why? Why do you think so?
because they make strange houses.
Okay, very nice. Now, let's see, and where would you like to live? In a big city or here with these houses? So where, for example, would you like to go?
I would like to live on the tallest building,
Okay, and why?
maybe to reach the clouds.
To reach the clouds. Okay, and what else can you do, for example, if you want to visit this city? What else is interesting for you to do if you visit this city?
It
What activities can you do? For example, what is some?
would be a fun to go to the park.
Okay, and why? Why going to the park? It will be fun for you. Why?
It would be fun because I want to know about uh, the creative park.
hmm Create creative park. Okay, very nice. Uh, and now let's take a look. Okay, and what activities? For example, what activities can you do if you visit a park? So, what are some activities that you can do in the park? Are there some activities that you can do in the park? What activities
In
can you do? If you
I
go
would
to the
like to run and watch the beautiful sunset.
and why do you want to do that?
I think because the sunset there would be good, right? Too. I see it is pink.
Okay, and we have here this city, and what is something that is not good to do in a city? Is there anything that is not so good to do in a city?
It is not so.
What is something that is not so good to do in a city?
Swim so far from the beach
Okay, and why did you choose this part?
because
Why?
if
Okay, to swim. Okay, Matthew.
we could drown.
Okay, so we could drown if you go there. We could drown. Okay, now let's take a look here. Okay, why do we make buildings? So what do you think? Why, for example, do we want to make some
I
buildings?
think
Why?
because we can stay there without um it will be we don't need a big area. We will make it stone instead of flat.
Okay, and we have here some buildings. What kind of buildings are there? Okay, so what kind of buildings, for example, you can see here in these
They
pictures?
are on skyscrapers.
hmm And what do you think about this type of the buildings? What is your
I think
opinion of?
it is really scary if we're scared of heights.
hmm Okay, very nice. And are you scared of the heights?
I like heights, but
hmm
not on the mountains
Okay, and why? Why not on the mountains? Why?
because I feel like I would fall down in on the mountain.
hmm Okay. And now question number two. Can you please read question number two?
Why are there so many kinds of buildings?
hmm So why people usually make different types of the buildings? Why they want to do that?
They want to make it strange for people in other countries to go to visit.
Okay, they want. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, we have here question number one. Can you please read the question number one and give me your answer?
What kind of building do you live in?
Hmm? So, what kind of building do you live in? Okay, can you
I
describe it?
live in a house.
Okay, and can you describe your house? Is it big? Is it small? Can you try to describe your house?
It is big with a big garden. It
Okay.
is very cool because there is a lot of trees.
Okay, there are a lot of trees. Okay, and what is something that you like to do, for example, in your house? Do you have anything special that you like to do in your house?
There is one.
Mhm,
I like to read books on the attic
Because
because the attic is high and I love high.
mhm, okay. And now we have here question number two. Can you please read the question number two?
Why do we need buildings?
So why do we need buildings? What is the reason? Why, for example, do we need buildings?
We need buildings to stay in. It's,
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we need buildings to stay in. Okay, to do something interesting. And what other activities, for example, you can do in a buildings? Okay, so you mentioned some activities. So what other activities you can do in a buildings? What is something else that you can do? What activities?
we can it is just like a house. Or that's maybe apartments would be cool.
Apartments are cool. Okay, very nice. And why do you think so? Why do you think apartments are cool?
Because when we buy a room in the apartment, we can look down and it's used to feel that we're up high.
Okay, okay, very nice. And now let's see, we have here question number 3. Can you please read question number 3?
How many kinds of building can you name?
So how many kinds of buildings can you name? Can you name some buildings?
I know some skyscrapers, some airport buildings.
Okay, and what do you think? What do you think about this type of the buildings? What is your
I
opinion
think
about?
it is funny because it has an airport. It looks like a town.
Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look and question number 4. Can you please read the question number 4?
What's your favorite kind of building?
Okay, so what?
It's my favorite kind of building is the skyscraper buildings because it is. I was like really high of them, so I can watch the clouds.
Okay, very nice. Clouds. Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, so this is something that can be really nice. Okay, and why, for example, do you like this type of the buildings? Why?
I like it because yeah, and it always be sunny too.
It will be okay, sunny too. Very nice. Okay, and can you please tell me? We have here this. Okay, now can you please read this text? What can you see here
What
in
do you
this?
know about buildings? What do you want to know?
So what do you know? What do you know about buildings?
I know that it is it is usually modern.
Okay, and what else? What else do you want to know about buildings? Okay, so what is something else that you want to know about buildings? Do you have something more that you like to know about buildings?
I would like to know hmm, about how people build buildings without the buildings too far
Okay, very nice. Buildings that are
and
so
easy too
far.
far.
Easy to fall. Okay, and why? Okay, and why do you like, for example, why do you think about this about buildings? Why? What is the reason?
The reason is it is so far and well I love it.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
It doesn't need many space.
Okay, and what do you think about this part? Okay, so what is your opinion about this part of the picture? Do you like to see this part?
And I I like, but I'm a bit scared that the buildings will fall
Okay, and why? Why do you think so? Why?
because they are really high.
Okay, so they can be really high. Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, and what is something that? Okay, so we have here some parks. We have here we can do some certain activities. Okay, so what activities, for example, you like to do? What are some activities that you like to do? Okay, in the park, when you are in the park, what activities you can do in the park?
And Um,
Mm-hmm.
there are maybe skateboarding.
Mm-hmm. And what activities you can do? For example, if you go to the park, what are some activities that you can do
Can
in the?
uh, skateboard and run in the park.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why did you choose this? Why?
I choose it because running is makes my leg. It's fun for my legs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, Johnny, can I go to the toilet, please?
Yes, you can go. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Johnny, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, now listen and say the words. Then listen and repeat the sentences. Now, can you please read the sentence number 1?
You can play many kinds of sports in a stadium.
Okay, so what kind of sports can you play in the stadium? What is something that you can play in a stadium?
I can play soccer and badminton and tennis in a stadium.
In a stadium. Okay, very nice. Number 2, can you please read number 2?
The outside house keeps ships away from the rocks.
Okay. Number 3.
You could see the sun towers from a long way away.
Okay. Number 4.
New York City is famous for its huge skyscrapers.
Okay, next one.
Next, new books are stored in the warehouse.
Okay.
In
And
the
okay, and okay, would you like to go there? Would you like to read this kind of books? Can you please tell me? Would you like to
I
read?
would like to read those books because modern books are funny.
Next one. Can you do the next one, please?
In the past, kings and queens lived in palaces. Some still do.
Okay, very nice. Okay, and what do you think about living in palace? Would you like, for example, to live in a palace?
Well, it would be kind of hard. It's so rich. I don't mind about it
Okay, very nice. And why?
because it is big too. I don't need really big houses.
Okay, very nice. Now, can you please
I
read
just
in?
uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay, okay,
I just need a house for my family.
okay. Just need a house for your family. Okay, now next one. Can you please read the next one?
Kids and lovers go to the car's house every day.
Okay, now let's see. And number 8. What is number 8?
She went to the theater to see a new play.
Okay. And what do you think about going to the theater? Do you like, for example, to go to the theater?
I would like to go to the theater because the theater shows funny tricks.
Okay. And what is something that you like to see in a theater? Okay, can you please
I
tell me?
would like to see people acting funny
Because what?
because I like laughing.
Okay. Next one. Okay, number 9.
But
Can you please read number 9?
the musicians uh, will perform in the concert hall uh, tonight.
Okay. And what do you
Many
think?
visitors.
Okay, no,
I
no.
think
Okay, would you like to learn to play some instruments? Okay, so would you like to play some instruments?
I would like to play those instruments because they are interesting.
Okay, and what instrument for you is the most interesting? Can you please tell me what is the most interesting instrument that you would like to learn to play?
I would like to learn about the flute
Flute. Why did you choose flute?
because it don't have many letters, but I would know how it is created.
Okay, very nice. Next one. Can you please read the next one?
Mm, Many he's showing his paintings at an art gallery next week.
Okay. Not, okay, so we have here many businesses. Okay, many businesses. People work in the office. Can you please tell me something about you? Would you like to work in office? What do you think?
I don't like to work in the office
Because.
because I would like to work at home
Okay, and why?
because
Why?
I don't need to travel far.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and what type of the job would you like to do in the office? What is something that you would like to do in the office?
I would like to
hmm So what
like,
type of the job? What type of the job would you like to do in the office, if
I
you
would
can?
like to do IT in the office
Because why? Because.
because I'm good at IT.
Mhm,
I
you're
guess so.
you're good in IT. Very nice. Okay, now next one. Can you please read the next one?
Showing the new car was displayed in the showroom.
Okay, so what is something that you would like to display in your room? Okay, so do you have something that you would like to display in your room?
I don't like to watch things because it's sometimes it's really boring
Okay, and why? Why do you think so? Why?
because I just like to see funny things.
Mm, okay, very nice. Now, and in this picture, can you please read this text? Can you please read this text?
I don't see anything.
Oh, sorry. What can you see in this picture? What can you see?
I can see a huge stadium,
Mm-hmm.
but no people. They are just
Mm-hmm.
no one.
Okay. Now let's see. And what games can you watch on this stadium? What is something that you can watch? Okay, for example, in this stadium, what can you watch? What is something that you would like to watch in this stadium?
I would like to watch some soccer matches
Because why? Because.
because it is soccer is an interesting sport.
hmm Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and we have here. Okay, so what other sports can you play in the stadium?
They can play badminton. All kind of sports can be played.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, and why do you want to play badminton?
Because I am good at playing it.
Okay, so you're good in playing it. Okay, very nice. Now, and what sport do you think you're not so good in it? Okay, so what is the sport that you are not good in it? Can you please tell me?
I'm not so good at tennis. I mean table tennis.
In the table tennis. Okay, very nice. Okay, Johnny, we will stop here. Now, can you please tell
Yes.
me, do you have any questions for me about
I
today's
don't
class?
have any questions about this lesson.
Okay, did
I
you
like
enjoy?
it.
Okay, very nice. Now I have to go, but I definitely want to see you next time. I wish you a nice
Yes.
day, and I hope we will have more classes together soon. 谢谢, bye bye, see you next time.
Goodbye, teacher. Thanks.